Hello and welcome to today's yoga question. I'm Lizzie Lasater with the brilliant Kate Smith Jamison, Ayurvedic lover, yoga practitioner, and new friend. Welcome.
Hi.
So first things first, I'm in love with your newsletter. So generous, all the tips for Ayurveda and yoga. Tell us where we can subscribe to that.
So I think, Lizzie, you're going to put the link.
Okay, let's do it that way. I'll just put the link because it's a
Yeah.
URL.
It will be on my website, but I think easier for the link, and then you go up to the subscribe and
Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube and subscribe to Kate's newsletter. The question today, hot topic, I read in your newsletter, here's the quote. Daytime naps can be taken in the summer because lower physical energy typically befalls us as all the sun's extra light and heat have a depleting effect. Ayurveda allows short siestas during peak summer sunlight, especially for Pitta and Vata types who are likely to suffer from the heat. Most Kapha types will be found baking in the sun, their watery, earthy nature loving every minute of the radiant heat. So I just, as a restorative yoga lover, I latched onto the idea that Ayurveda is encouraging me to take naps. So tell us a little bit your thinking behind that or the wisdom behind that. Encourage all of us overachieving, overscheduled types to take naps.
Indeed. And a lovely thought it is on these long, really hot days, right? Where we just were on retreat together, the siesta was just perfect. So the thing is, Ayurveda typically says, unless you are a pregnant woman or a child, an infant, that you should not sleep during the day, in terms of how it affects our digestion, etc. But as is always the case, it depends on your individual constitution.
Right.
So first and foremost, Pitta and Vata types who tend to run, let's just say, of the three doshas, Vata tends to have the lowest energy, right?
Yeah.
The lowest stamina, okay? Space and air, they're kind of out there, not as grounded as the watery, earthy types, okay? Kapha, on the other hand, very stable, would sleep all day if allowed to do so.
Or when we're depressed, that's one sign of when I feel like I'm starting to get depressed, it's like I'm just sleeping and sleeping and sleeping.
Yes, exactly. So it's important to, as with everything in Ayurveda, it's about balancing the imbalances, right? It's about bringing things back into balance. So because of as you mentioned, the note in my newsletter, because of these signals from nature, particularly when we're in the very north hemisphere, that the days are long, it's hotter typically, particularly at the moment, that this can really have a depleting effect on those doshas that have generally lower, let's just say ojas, which is that superfine essence of vitality, which comes naturally from kapha dosha, but tends to be a little bit lower if we are suffering from a vata or pitta imbalance, let's just say. No one is just pure vata or pure pitta. We're all a mixture of all three. So when those are the doshas that are more dominant, Ayurveda says, you know what? It's okay to take a nap, especially in these longer days. So that's really where the thinking comes from. And obviously, if you're going through a specific recovery or anything like that, that is also vata and pitta related. So it's just really about giving ourselves that little bit of extra love, if you like, in the summertime. Kapha is associated with love, right? And kapha is the dosha that naturally sleeps. So that's where we bring it from, to allow us that. And it's something that's natural in a lot of cultures that have very, very hot summers, hence the siesta.
It's so true. I think a lot of what I talk about when I teach restorative yoga is that we need to give ourselves and our students as teachers permission to relax. So that's such a key element it's not just how to put the bolster and fold the blankets, but it's getting the students in a mindset, in a mental frame where they are allowing themselves to receive this nourishing rest. And I'll take any argument I can. So thank you so much for this short tidbit. It's really wonderful to hear the Ayurvedic perspective from you, Kate Smith Jamison. Thank you so much.
It is a pleasure.
Okay, so subscribe to Kate's newsletter. Link will be below. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we will talk again very soon. Namaste.